Hello everyone, PenguinSal here again. I just want to say thanks to everyone who checked out the first video game review we did of Endgame of Devil. Since it had such a good reception, we're going to be moving forward with doing some of these game reviews. And the game we'd like to discuss today is called Shogun Showdown. This game just released within the last few weeks. And I have to say, as somebody who plays a lot of games, it is incredibly hard for me to find games that I believe truly bring something unique to the table. Most things I feel like are copy good ideas or clones of other types of genres and things. Not Shogun Showdown. I thought this game had mechanics that were truly unique that I had not seen in a game before. So essentially, you play as one of three characters that can be unlocked currently, and you go through and you fight enemies. But the thing about this game is every action you do counts as a turn, that the enemy also gets to take a turn for every action you do. So whether that is putting an attack in a preparation state to be ready to be used, attacking, turning, moving, or waiting patiently, they all count as an action turn, which allows the opponents to also make an action. The interesting thing about how this game plays out, though, is because of the way it works out, you can set up some pretty fun and interesting combos. The one that we perfected was called the Whambo-Slambo, and it was essentially we would do a backward dash into an enemy, then we'd pull another enemy towards us with a grappling hook so that we were intentionally surrounded, and then we would do a very powerful double slash that hit the enemy in front and behind. And we could get some pretty insane combos doing that. That essentially carried us through the bulk of our one victory run that we played. I was very impressed by the different combinations you could do and how many skills were available to be unlocked. And, I mean, we haven't even seen all of the abilities yet. But there are three characters currently, two of which have to be unlocked by completing certain challenges within the game. But I appreciate that the devs actually put out a roadmap within the last week or so that showed what they're looking to add into the game. More characters, more bosses, more levels, more skills. So we're definitely going to continue following the journey of Shogun Showdown to see if their ambition gets to see the light, so to speak. Because I gotta say, I thought the playthrough was actually very intense. It wasn't a game I thought you could sit back and just go on autopilot. I thought after you learn how to do it, you have to focus heavily on every action you take to make sure you're not getting put in a poor position for your next round, to make sure you're not getting attacked by an enemy you otherwise could have avoided. Our first run we did make quite a few mistakes on not paying full attention to our health. Thankfully, as we started to get a strong grasp of the game and noticed that there were consumable items to use which is essentially the only way that we restored our health. There were also, as you progress through the game, there were ways to update the cooldowns on your attacks or make them stronger, so that once you finally got to the end game, your combos and cooldown abilities were all much stronger than when you start. I thought it was actually a very interesting concept, and the way that they use the turns and actions as the cooldowns for your different moves, I thought that was interesting as well. I hadn't really seen that so much, so I was glad to try out Shogun Showdown and see what it had to offer. Because like I said, I don't think you see games that are truly unique, and this one I believe is. It also had a low cost. I believe it was $9.99 on Steam full price when I got it, so I think this one's definitely worth trying out if you like strategy games, and it's set in a feudal Japan era, and all the characters are based on that type of culture, so it's very aesthetically pleasing to look at, and the soundtrack is nice. I would check out Shogun Showdown if you want something new that doesn't cost a lot and offers quite a bit of uniqueness in its runs. I would check it out. If you guys like what you saw in this video, feel free to give it a like. Comment down below and tell me if you've tried out Shogun Showdown and if you had the same positive experience I did. Also, feel free to comment and let me know what games you'd like to see upcoming for reviews. We have quite a bit on the docket, and we have quite a bit that we've played that we would like to review for you guys, and so the content will keep coming. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you'd like to do so, it would help us out a ton so that we can continue to grow, so we can put out more videos like this. I appreciate you guys watching these reviews, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well, and I hope you enjoyed Shogun Showdown. If you did, let me know. Thanks, guys.